everybody, it's Jen from the Planner Chickie, and I am coming to you with a video that I briefly touched on maybe 1 to 3 videos ago, and that was why we don't write in our planner. And when I say that, I mean why don't we put pen to the paper and say what we're thinking? You know what I mean? Like this page has nothing written on it. But would you be... My tools are falling. My tools are falling. Would you be surprised to find sticky notes in my planner? Heck to the no. So the reasons people don't... Let me give you an example. The reasons people don't write in their videos goes to a few different things. One is to keep it pretty, and that is a big category for a lot of people. And one is where I fall in and sort of ties in with number one, and that is I like to keep it perfect, or my idea of perfection. And that is I don't like scratch outs, I don't like tears. Obviously life happens, and I'm learning to live with a few imperfections in my world as far as planning goes. I mean, I'm by no means perfect. So I use sticky notes. That is my go-to method. And we'll talk about all the different tools you can use to make it so that you're not physically writing into your planner until you are ready to make that commitment. And yes, girl, it's a commitment. Other things that would cause you not to write in your planner is that your plans or your to-do list may change. And if you don't enjoy the bullet style method, which I do only for my to-dos, and that is using a list and putting symbols next to it, whether it's crossed out, forwarded. I'll link Boho Berry. She does a phenomenal job of bullet journaling. I think they should call it bullet planning myself, because you're not really like journaling like a traditional journal. But anyway, okay, so I like to think I'm trying to put my brain on a course where my planner is going to work for me, and that I'm going to treat it as an assistant, and that I'm not working for it. So we all get, I'm speaking for all of us, so please don't be mad. This is just my opinion, and by no means am I putting anybody else down that thinks differently. But I think that sometimes we work for our planners. We work hard to make sure it is to our liking. We make sure it is aesthetically pleasing, like with the washi and the stickers and the stuff and the things. And we just want to enjoy our pages, and we want to work hard to make sure we're enjoying them. And I think that is something that in my brain, I need to change it. I need to make sure that my planner is working for me. That's first. And second, that I'm using it as an assistant. A true assistant that keeps my schedule, keeps me on track with my to-dos, keeps me on track with my notes, my finances, etc. And I'll go into another video about things to keep in your planner, as a suggestion, of course. And so I thought I would show you some of the tools I use to achieve a sense of normalcy, which is not the word I'm looking for, but it's I don't put anything down that isn't a true fact. Does that make sense? So I know that today is my dog's birthday. Happy birthday! But I also know that I may have plans to visit somebody over my weekend. I know that I have something to do on Saturday. That is set in stone. Could it change? Of course it could change. Plans change all the time. You know, they say God laughs at us when we make plans. Same thing on this page. This page was a little busy for me, but I had a lot to do, a lot to say, and then this week I didn't. So I'm not going crazy trying to backspace and fill it all in to make it look like I'm busier than I am. I just want it to work for me. Okay, let's talk about the tools. So I've showed you this tin, I think, in the last video. And if you're a subscriber of my channel, thank you for coming back. And if you're not, hit the subscribe button and be within the group here. So there's the large sticky notes, or the medium sticky notes, however you want to call it. Then there's the page flags. The page flags is really where my game excels. That sounded funny in my head. So there's the little ones, like this one is what I'm currently using. Don't forget, because I think it's appropriate because I can't remember blank. There's the regular page flags. There's these really cute ones from Christmas time from Target. This is not a page flag collection by any means. This is one of my favorite ones. I think this was all, yeah, this was from Target too. And it's just a simple list pad where I can chuck whatever thought I want on there. More. You get the idea. So I'm using the things that I'm buying. I'm sticking to what I had said a long time ago. And that is what this tin is for, although this is a little too big. It's okay. It fits. Okay, so you put these, where did I have these? I have these everywhere. I have them on my, what do you call this, page finder. I use them for forward planning, for things that are fluid. Like, yes, I want to make an appointment and I want it to be Wednesday or Thursday. However, things may come up and I may need to move that to this week or to this week or to this week. So until it's set in stone, this is my goal week. It is on my to-do list right here, but not only is it on my to-do list, but I've narrowed it down to a time frame that I think I can manage it. If I can't, it's on a sticky note, y'all. Pick it up, throw it away. No big deal. Also, my taxes, I want to get them done on Sunday. And again, if that doesn't work, I'll just move it. Well, I can't move it to here because taxes are due here. So I guess I'm getting them done here. Maybe I should just write them in. But I could get it done here, 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 here. That's my point. I don't go too far. I know for Mother's Day, are we having time at my mom's or my sister's, and what I want to do for my birthday, etc. So that's my forward planning. I do keep little to-dos here that are easily covered up with either washi or a sticker, and it's not going to kill me to see that. But I do want to note certain things that are so forward that I'm not thinking about June right now, except for a 3 payday month. Hello, that's a good day right there. But I need my car inspected in June. I have to get... These are things you don't realize until you get pulled over by the cops and you're like, shoot. I need to get my car registration renewed. And then these little things are just birthday markers, but those are permanent. I'm getting off course. I'm sorry. Okay, so here, is this too glary? Yeah, let's go back to an empty. Empty. Here we go. Okay, sort of empty. Not so empty. There we go. Okay, so I use sticky notes, obviously. There are friction pens that I also use. I carry the black one around with me for those that are more set but have a chance to change. I'm not very good at explaining myself. Like, okay, I've made plans on this day with this person, or I have to do this doctor's appointment on this day, so I'll write it in this pen. And then, should an act of God come across, I'll just be able to erase it, or I'll erase it and rewrite it in permanent pen, because these pens, I don't trust them for archival purposes. These are the friction pens. They come in two different styles. This one, the pink one, is the clicker 07, and this one is the regular, I don't know what you call those, you know, the pull apart pens in the 07. I like an 07. I like 05, but I also like 07. The other way to do it is the oh so famous correction tape by Staples. I got mine by Staples because I don't really use correction tape too often, but when I do, that's when you're going to need it, and you won't have it. So I got one, just one. The other very popular one is washi tape. And you're like, Jennifer, I know you love your washi tape. How could this not be your #1 reach? I don't know. I find that so much crafting inserts rip when I have a certain kind of washi tape on it. And I haven't figured out which ones do it and which ones don't. And I don't want to rip my pages. I'd rather have a post-it note that has a low adhesive than a washi tape with a high adhesive, or a strong adhesive is the word you're looking for. But this is an option, and I've used it before. I've definitely used these in my note pages, and I don't have an example. Do I have an example in my reach? In my reach, I say. Of course not. Why would I, right? I mean, it's only a video. I can't show that one. I know I have one here. Here we go. This is my wish list. So I just decorate it with some washi, but normally I would put the washi at the very top, and then I would write wish list on it. Okay, so the other thing, you can write pen on a lot of these, so I brought these 3 specifically. This one right here is more of a paper, and this one right here has got a tiny bit more of a plastic in it, and you can tell the difference just feeling it, which you can't feel through the camera, can you? But you go out and you get yourself a La Pen Permanente. It's awesome. This is my favorite pen, and it works great. And then you can just rip the washi tape off when you're done. So that is my tips and tricks. I do say that in the past I've had just plain note paper. Oh, I'm dropping things. I'm dropping things. Things are falling. I've had just plain note paper stuck in like this with washi tape on top, and I've just written in things that are planned, and I didn't want to write it in the planner until it got closer to that date. So I hope these helped you. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, leave a message below. I've been trying really, really hard to get back to every single one of you, and I'm getting a lot better, so please bear with me if I've missed you. I'm definitely liking a lot of your comments because you guys give me such positive feedback, and to think where I was 3 and 6 months ago, thinking about leaving YouTube because of the haters, you guys just bring me up, and I really appreciate that. I really do. So I will leave you with that thought, and I will see you probably next week, because I'm on a roll, and let's not ruin that roll. And I think I'm going to film, well, I just filmed this one. I'm going to film my washi tape storage because I love washi tape. Duh. See you next time.